Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new details about Marvel's Avengers latest reveal from the Avengers initiative. So fans are kind of mixed, but there is some gold in the fact that Kate Bishop is going to be one of the newer Avengers that is added to the game. And she is basically a precursor story to Clint before he is released, and revealed, basically the Hawkeye. And I think what fans basically, need to continue to grab onto is the fact that this game is dedicated to making the comic fans rave with excitement and help them understand that, they're bringing the characters from a perspective of trying to stay true to canon. So if you watch today's war table, basically the launch day war table on the 1st of September, the Avengers team talked about revealing Kate Bishop and talking about how she was basically a very cool character that they didn't see fit to have Clint, Hawkeye, in the game without her. To me, I think this is really interesting because not only, was this something that players necessarily didn't see coming, it's really interesting to see that she is actually the key to unlock a player that players are anticipating and players see coming because their stories are tied together, and it makes perfect sense that they use the opportunity to bring another Avenger into the whole picture before they bring an Avenger that, yes, we know everybody is literally waiting to see, waiting to play, and that is Hawkeye himself. I personally am excited about Hawkeye. Always been a fan of the character, the way he's been in the cinematic universe. That is my major exposure to Marvel, and so many of you are mostly comic folk, and I'm just kind of here learning that aspect. But in regard to the way I've been wanting to see Clint actually show up in the game, I'm really excited about that. And so that's pretty much that first aspect. Now, another aspect that a lot of people probably missed in the entire discussion is the voice actress or the voice actor, whatever you want to say, however you categorize it in whatever country you are, is somebody that is actually well known in the gaming community because she has actually played a voice acting role for a very huge game that was done a few years ago, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn. Her name is Ashley Birch, and she basically was the voice actor for Aloy in that game. In fact, the moment I heard her speak, I said, why have I heard this voice before? It sounded so familiar, so I just kind of in my memory kind of started tracking and going, I wonder what character sounds like this. And the voice is so unique. It's not like one of the voiceovers that you can basically just kind of blend with anybody. And it was very obvious that this voice actress was doing this role. So already, if you already played Horizon Zero Dawn, you're not going to be playing some character that is just kind of lethargic. You're talking about a character that is able to do their work very well, bring some life to the game, and make things really clean in regard to how conversations flow and all of that. I don't know how much you value that kind of stuff. Remember, I said I like the cinematic stuff, so it's nice to have professionals doing this job, and seeing that the development team invested in doing this is definitely something that players are excited about. In my opinion, I think they're doing a good job. I think they're doing their reveals in the best possible way. I think their approach right now is actually true to what they advertised initially when the game was first revealed and things started to unravel and open up, and fans can definitely see how all of this is going. So man, Marvel Avengers is living up to the expectations that they have set themselves as a development team. They didn't bother about anybody else's expectations too much. They were only more concerned about how the comic book fans were going to see this game. And it seems like the game, is working its way into what the whole comic universe is about for Avengers, and they're making that depiction and representation in a video game. So for what it is and for what it's worth, I just want to say that I can see the reason why fans are excited about this. It's not easy to do something like this. Many critics and stuff, they criticized this game. They talked about how the game was going to be this and how the game was going to be that. But in reality, it just necessarily didn't feel fair for the game. And I can sense and I can basically say, fans themselves who purchased this game are definitely enjoying it. So that's pretty much my own take for all of this so far. I'm excited to see even Kate Bishop, honestly, and I'm also excited to see Hawkeye when he gets here. I mean, at first when they showed her, I was like, wait, why is she even here? Like, how does that even tie in? But because I'm a comic noob, I didn't really know that she was basically the Padawan to Hawkeye, and it makes sense that her story seems to be pointing towards him. them. So no doubt I had to say, okay, no worries. It seems like they want to make a cohesive story, which is very important to fans. So that's pretty much it for me. Stay tuned to the Video Game Fight School channel. I'll be bringing you guys updates on Marvel's Avengers. If you want to get more content like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel, you can hit the like button as well. It will really go a long way. Thank you so much for your time and audience. I appreciate you guys a lot. And hopefully we'll see you in another Marvel Avengers video. Peace out.